Well, I don't know about you, but I've had a serious case of cabin fever this winter. So today I thought I'd run over to the Big Sioux Rec Area, which is right near here. They've got a lot of nice hiking trails, some trees and shrubs. There may not be much photographically in this winter snow because of the old wood laying around, but at least we'll have a good hike and we'll see what we can see. Photographically, the park may be nothing really outstanding from what we've seen in other places and other videos, but it's got a pretty interesting bridge I want to show you before we go on to other things. It's got a personality, let's just say. But the point I'm trying to make today, and hopefully it become clear, is to get out and explore, get outside, drive around, walk around, look, and see what you can find. You never know, even in familiar territory, what might be out there. In my case, I looked around, found online the county had maps of the area, told me where hikes were, all sorts of interesting information. You might have the same thing in your area too. So let's go. Well, here I am, Rachel. I promised you that I was going to get out in the cold and the winter and the snow. And as you see, South Dakota here, we have plenty of snow. So I just wanted to show you that all of your inspiration and all of your hard work and your videos has proven to get this southern U.S. boy out in this cold northern snow that you seem to love so much. And I gotta admit, it's starting to wear on me too. I'm out here, this is the end of January. Snow on the ground, it's cold, it's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. But there's nobody else here, just me and the squirrels, and I heard some geese go over. We're about to take a walk out to what's called a suspension bridge out here. This is the Big Sioux Rec Area. It's about a 400-some-mile river that snakes all the way around South Dakota. It's a tributary of the Missouri River, and I'll get into more detail of that later, but I just wanted to show you that, yes, I did get outside. And we'll show you a very interesting bridge here, hopefully, when we get there. Thanks for all your hard work, Rachel. It's really nice getting out on days like this. It's so quiet. It's just you, the animals, the crunching of the snow. It's hard to really think there's anybody else around here just within a mile or two. As I mentioned earlier, this Big Sioux area is right in the heart of Brandon, South Dakota, which is a suburb of Sioux Falls. So it's less than, half mile from my home, which is a typical urban setting. You know, paved streets, small lots, all of that stuff, which sort of adds to me wanting to get out more and do like this. It's taken me a while to get motivated, but with people online like Rachel Lurch motivating me to get out, and others of course too, but it really worked well for me as I lived in the South for over 30 years, getting used to being out in the sun. I'm sorry, the snow. It's a whole different experience. Every time I get outside, whether it's here or near where I used to live, Yosemite National Park, it amazes me how quiet it can be. And actually, even though I complained about the snow and cold, February was my favorite month to go to Yosemite National Park because no tourists, the snow would blanket the area. The park floor is actually at 4,000 feet, so it was a whole little weather system in and of itself. But with so few people there, it made it just unbelievably quiet and enjoyable without the crowds. So the same thing is here. It's just that we don't have the crowds in the first place. Other than the other part of the park, there are camps, other part of the park, there are campsites. And in the summer, that gets rather busy sometimes with all the campers here. But right now, I'm just walking and enjoying it. Plane going over, as you can hear, possibly. But it's just a nice day out. It was sunny this morning. I got quickly done with what I had to do and try to get out here, but just as I went out, the sun went behind the clouds, its usual place. And I'll shoot here. As you can see, it's a fairly substantial rec area, and there's maps like this all throughout the park. Keep going down the path here, and my goal today is a suspension bridge over the Big Sioux River. Should be able to see a couple things there. One, the suspension bridge itself, which is unusual. First time we went across it because of the way it's made, which I'll show you there. Our dogs were not very happy. They did not want to cross. And of course the river. I'm not sure what it'll look like today with all the ice, but although we have had several days, a week or more of warm weather, 20s and 30s, which is warm for here. And now it's a little colder, and it's put a good crust on all the snow out here, so sometimes it's tricky walking. And I just had a knee replacement last fall, so I'm trying to be a little more careful, hence the walking stick here. Here we are approaching the bridge. Right now it looks pretty normal, but trust me, and I'll show you as we go across, it's anything but normal. Yeah, the way it's hung, it swings with some substantial movement left to right with alternating sections. In other words, when you're on one section it swings left, step on another it swings right, and it gives you a real back and forth swinging effect. Well, here we go. Let's see how it handles from the last time I was here. There we go. Left to right, left to right, left to right. That is a natural sound of the wood creaking as I'm walking over it. Kind of an interesting bridge, wouldn't you say? Wow. What a nice day this is. Glad I got out even though it turned cloudy.